Candlemen rely on the flame to survive, or they become wax figures. And do you know how they keep the flame alive? When a meteor falls into the earth, he becomes a wax table. And what's even more amazing is that it gave birth to the Candlemen. They celebrated their birth by singing and dancing around the flame. Just then another meteor crashed into the sky and fell into the cliff. A Candleman curiously climbed out of the wax table, with the attention of his companions. He kept moving forward. Then the Candleman felt a coldness in his body. His body stiffened and he became a lifeless wax figure. The Candleman finally realizes that leaving the wax platform is a dangerous situation. At that moment, one of the candlesticks overheard a branch of the fire. The Candleman had an idea. He breaks the branch with all his might. The Candleman put the branch on his head, and saw him run away from the wax table. His companions were shocked, but they were quick to follow. The faint light of the fire led them on. At this moment, the third Candleman's palms began to harden. Seeing his companions running desperately ahead, he turned his head and ran towards the wax table. The candles in front of him were burning. It began to slow down. Soon the first Candleman became a small wax table. Candleman number 2 was desperately roasting the flame. And soon the flame was going out. As he prepared to die, a light slowly shines on him. It was the third Candleman who came to his aid. The second Candleman takes the flame from his hand and continues his journey into the darkness. He put the branch on his head and jumped off the cliff. And he became a shooting star, rushing towards one of the hundreds of millions of Earths and becoming a wax table to raise new Candlemen. The girl was about to take the elevator, but a group of elementary school kids swarmed in to take her place. The next second, the elevator alarmed that it was overloaded. The girl could only leave the elevator under the watchful eyes of the schoolchildren. The girl wanted to go back early to eat watermelon. Then the man with the yellow hat arrived. He was carrying a big school bag on his small body. The girl kindly slipped his bag into the elevator, but she missed the elevator herself. Soon a pretty girl appeared from the elevator. The pretty girl bumped into the girl on her way to the elevator. Just as the girl is about to take the elevator, the pretty girl realizes that her bag is stained with watermelon juice. The unreasonable beauty pulls the girl out of the elevator, and he turned into a bloated man. And while talking on the phone and educating the girl, then he puts on his clothes and becomes a beautiful woman again. He stepped on the girl and walked arrogantly. The helpless girl just came to the elevator. Two young lovers were stuck in the elevator. The girl wanted to help them, but she helped them to get on the elevator and ran away. As the girl gave the middle finger, the humble hallway quickly turned into a festive wedding scene. The crowd rode up the elevator without saving a place for the girl. The girl decides that if anyone comes, the girl will dress up as a demon and scare them away. The girl stepped into the elevator and quickly pressed the floor button. But then a pregnant woman arrived. She starts to be nice again, and he's kicked out of the elevator by the woman's baby. The girl tells herself not to be angry. At that moment, a family of 3 arrived. They get on the elevator with the girl, and soon the little boy shits in the elevator. The girl couldn't stand the smell and got out. What's worse, the lady called with 3 dogs. She cornered the girl. When the aunt left, the girl was furious. She turned into a red-eyed wolf. But when she saw the kind grandmother, she became a good girl. The girl took the elevator with him. In the middle of the ride, the old man disappeared. Then the girl realized she was still on the first floor. The girl had to climb the stairs to go home.